Good morning, I'm Brian Reagan. This is
Tyler Kelly.
We welcome you to Mornings with Brian and Tyler, and today we are on Proverbs 15, 18, and 19. Tyler?
A wrathful man stirs up strife, but he who is slow to anger allays contention. The way of the lazy man is like a hedge of thorns, but the way of the upright is a highway.
All right. Get two hotheads together, and it's going to blow up. But a hothead with someone who's reasonably calm, they can generally bring the hothead back down. And the challenge is, especially in our day and time, and I'm not talking about the surface calm person, the one that pretends that there's calmness, but then behind your back they stir up anger. No, I'm not talking about that lying coward person. Someone. No, if I have my choices, I'd rather have someone hot-headed to deal with than someone who stirs up strife behind the scenes with gossip and discord. Okay? But the calm person can take the hothead and calm him down, and the calm person can rebuke the gossip. This person that's slow to anger, they have the ability to bring peace to multiple situations, and so that should be our goal. And then the way of the lazy. If you're not going to put in the work, then quit whining and crying because you don't have. This is one of the great lies of our time. Someone thinks, that because of the color of my skin, I've got some kind of advantage. That's why I've got the degrees I've got. No, I'll tell you right now. I took out loans. I wished I wouldn't have taken out loans. I took out loans, and I worked hard to get my degrees, and I worked hard to pay off those loans. No one gave it to me, no one anything. When someone says, Brother Brian, how come you know the Bible so well? Because I've spent tens of thousands of hours. In my life, I'm probably getting close to about 85 to 90,000 hours. And I'm not even 50 yet. Yeah. So for those who watch, I'm not 50 yet. You say, well, that's almost like a full-time job. That's how much time I put into it when I was a kid. That's how much time I put into it in my work. That's how much time also goes into it when I'm not during my working hours. It's not because I'm just, woo, and Jesus is like, oh, I love Brian so much. Here, Brian, have another 10% Bible knowledge. And then go take a nap and be lazy. No, it don't work that way. Darn. Okay. And I don't know if you ever watch those. We've been watching that Forged in Fire show. Mm-hmm. This one dude, one show, he cleaned everybody's clock and then some, because he was an engineer. All right. But here's the thing. You say, see, he had an unfair advantage because he was an engineer. No, he didn't. Everybody else was given the same specifications he was. And that dude, he sat down and he got his measure out and he marked 9 inches. And then the brief said it had to have a clip of 2 inches, right? And so he drew everything out, and then he got his piece of steel and he did some stuff and he figured out, and then he started working with his steel. Everyone else just grabbed their steel, put it in the forge, started heating it up, and started pounding it. And he was the only one who actually built his stuff the way that the brief said. And some people, well, he's an engineer. No. Anybody. You don't have to be an engineer to take a tape measure, make a measurement, rough out a drawing, and then craft your thing to work that way. What was the difference? The other guys, they didn't put the same kind of work into it, as simple as it was, measuring and making a drawing. and he beat them all. He beat them all so bad, Tyler, they should have just stayed home on that episode. They really should have. And so if you ever find yourself looking at someone else saying they're lucky or they're no. Do you know what luck is, Tyler?
Non-existent.
Almost. Luck is when hard work and opportunity intersect. And why is the person able to take advantage of the opportunity? Because they've done the hard work. So, principles of these two proverbs, again, life doesn't change. Technology may change, but the truth of God's word is the same as always. Anything you want to add?
No, sir.
All right, with Adam Brown Reagan, this is
Tyler Kelly.
We bid you good morning.